Hello, this is a short video to give you some help in solving simple stoichiometry problems. The intent of this is to take that clutter of notes in your notebook and be able to see how it got put together step by step. So my recommendation for how to use this is to do the first step, stop the video, try it on your sample problem, turn the video back on to watch through the next step, and gradually build up your solution to the problem without having that clutter of stuff in your notes. So what we're going to be solving to start with is how many grams of H2S can be produced from 3.2865 grams of gold sulfide. According to the reaction, gold sulfide plus 3 hydrogen gas gives us 3 hydrogen sulfides and 2 gold atoms. Whenever we solve one of these problems, the first thing we need to do is identify where we're going to start and where we're going to end. So we look at the problem. I know how many grams of gold sulfide, and I want to know how many grams of H2S. So if I know something, that's my start, and whatever I want to know is always my end. And then we're going to use our reaction to write our roadmap to get from where we start to where we end. So we're starting with our 3.2865 grams of gold sulfide, and we're ending at an unknown number of grams of H2S. So we need to go from grams of gold sulfide to moles of gold sulfide. We need to go from moles of gold sulfide to moles of H2S, and then from moles of H2S to grams of H2S. Our conversions to get back and forth then between these segments of the road, to go from grams to moles, we need to know the molar mass of gold sulfide. To go from moles to moles, we just look at the reaction, which tells us 1 mole gold sulfide. 1 mole gold sulfide gives us 3 moles of hydrogen sulfide, 3H2S. And then to go from moles to grams, again, we use the molar mass. This is going from moles of H2S to grams of H2S, so we need the molar mass of H2S. So at this point then, we can pull out our periodic table and we can add up molar masses. So for gold sulfide, I have 2 times the molar mass of gold plus 3 times the molar mass of sulfur, and I get 490.12 grams per mole. The molar mass of H2S then is 2 times the molar mass of hydrogen plus the molar mass of sulfur, or 34.076 grams per mole. Now I can put away my periodic table and my calculator, because now I've got to do, what I've got to do is set up the conversions. So I start from the beginning and I work through my conversion factors till I get to the end. So I have 3.2865 grams of gold sulfide, which I'm going to convert to moles using the molar mass. I have 490.12 grams per mole. I want my grams to cancel, so I put the grams on the bottom. Per 1 mole, and it's always 1 mole in the molar mass. Then I go from moles to moles. I want moles of gold sulfide to cancel, so it goes on the bottom. And the 3 moles of H2S goes on the top. And then from moles to grams of H2S, I want moles of H2S to cancel, so I put 1 mole of H2S on the bottom, and my grams, 34.076 grams on the top. I should be ready to go, but before I whip out the calculator, I'm going to check my units. So moles of H2S cancels, moles of gold sulfide cancels, grams of gold sulfide cancels. So the only unit I have left is grams of H2S, which I go back and check. That's what I want to know. So now I can pull out my calculator and do the math. So 3.2865 times 1 divided by 490.12 times 3 divided by 1 times 34.076 divided by 1, and I get 0.68, a whole bunch of numbers. If I look at my original number, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 significant figures, so I can have 5 point significant figures over here, so 0.68549 grams of H2S is my answer. So that's how you do a simple stoichiometry problem. Where do you start? Where do you end? And you figure out the appropriate conversion factors to get from one place to the other. Thank you.